Oh my goodness. Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today we're trying some new makeup. I have quite a few things that I received in PR that I'm so excited to try. We've got the new Huda Beauty lip stains, some MAC eyeshadow palettes that launched, also these stunning pressed glitters from With Love Cosmetics, which I saw all over Instagram and became just obsessed. And I'm so excited that they sent me some of their pressed glitters because I've been dying to try them. We've got some Natasha Denona concealer, Makeup Forever powder, the new Saie Glow Sculpt. We're gonna be trying quite a few things and I'm so excited. So let's just get right into it. Let's see, I think I wanna do eyes first. So let me kind of move things around here. I've got so much on my desk. MAC came out with these Color Connect palettes? Is that what they're called? Connect in Color, okay, close. And they have quite a few, but they sent me 4 out of the, I don't even know how many in the collection. This one, of course, caught my eye first. I mean, look at the packaging. I should show you guys the PR package as well. Like, look how cool this is. So they sent like little layers and each layer has a eyeshadow palette in it. And just like the design of the palette itself is so cool. Look at this one is like a coral. How pretty is that? And then we have like this rose colored one. Look how pretty. I don't know. There's something about the packaging that really got me. But of course, me being a neutral lover, I want to try this one right here. This is the biggest palette out of the ones that they sent me. Wait till you see like the front of these palettes as well, like the actual packaging. It's so pretty. Look at this. I love this kind of like digital scene. I don't know, it's so cool. And then the inside is just a basic neutral palette, but for some reason I'm like, yes, this looks gorgeous. I don't know if I'll be able to do like a full look with this because I really want to use the glitters as like kind of like the focal point, but I think this will be good to kind of create a little bit of like a base for the eye look. Regardless, I really wanted to try this out. So I don't know where my eyeshadow primer went. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury concealer, even though we have the Natasha Denona one to try. I don't really want to use like a new concealer on the eyelids just because I'm trying new shadows. So I've used this one before. So I'm just gonna kind of buff that out all over the eyelid to cancel out any discoloration before we go in with the eyeshadow. And I already used my brow pencil and filled in my brows off camera. I used my Benefit brow pencil today. I'm just gonna use whatever's left on my powder brush from the last time I used it to kind of lightly set my eyelid. All right, we're dipping into this Connect in Color. This is called the Unfiltered Nudes palette from MAC. There's a little protective layer over the mirror. Oh, that's a really nice mirror in there. We are gonna start with this kind of muted taupe. It's kind of a light taupey color, but I think this will be nice to kind of start laying the groundwork for the eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna start sweeping this into the crease and a little bit above as my transition shade. It's like the perfect transition shade for me. It's so soft and subtle, but it really like added a little bit of something. It's perfect. I'm gonna go into this kind of warmer toned brown on the top row, and we're gonna start kind of creating a little more dimension on that outer edge of the eye. I don't know if I'll be able to get like a full review on this certain palette because like I said, I really just want a little bit of something before going in to the glitter pigment. I just really want to try those and make that a focal point. So I still wanted to try this palette though so that I could like, you know, start my review. And I mean, it's blending out beautifully. MAC eyeshadows really are such good quality. But anyway, I have been dying to try this. Again, this is from a brand called With Love Cosmetics. I think there's a protective little layer on this window too. There we go. They sent me so many, 10 of, to be exact, of their pressed glitters. And apparently you don't need a glitter glue to use these, which that's exciting to me. This one is, I think, what I stumbled across on Instagram. This is called Lavender Hollow. I have to try it. So we're gonna use this. This is literally gonna be like all I have on my eyes. I'm gonna take my fingertip, because apparently you don't need anything else. And I'm just gonna start pressing this onto the eyelid. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, this one specifically has such beautiful, really fine glitter pigments to it. Oh, wow, and it sticks actually really nicely. Better than I was anticipating. It's actually sticking so well that I'm gonna take a brush and kind of clean up the edge with that a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I feel like under harsh studio lights, it doesn't always do it justice either. I wonder if I could use my little phone flashlight to try to capture a little bit more of that dimension. Is that working? Kind of. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Some of their glitter pigments have more chunky glitter. This is one of the more fine ones that I see, but this is so pretty. So I'm just going to be a little bit more precise since it does stick down pretty well. I wanna make sure I'm laying this down exactly where I want it. I'm interested to see how much fallout this has because, you know, it's glitter, so you're gonna get some fallout under the eyes for sure, but since you don't need a glitter glue, which is like incredible in my opinion, I'm really interested to see how it holds up. Wowzers. That is so pretty. I'm kind of like scattering just a little bit more of that on the edge of the eye, just so it kind of like fades off up toward the brow just a little. Of course I need to clean up the edge, so I'm gonna take a makeup wipe. Well, first though, I think I want a little mascara to hold on to the rest of the glitter. I'm gonna take this Nabla Vicious mascara, and I'm just going to apply this first before cleaning up the fallout. That way the mascara kind of catches any additional fallout before I do my complexion. Okay, so now I'm taking my makeup wipe and just cleaning up that fallout underneath the eye and kind of creating a bit of a shape too on the edge of the eye. Since we're doing more of a glam look, I'm gonna take my Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I have mine in the shade Ambient 3. I'm gonna skip primer today because I've got my skincare, which I'll just use as primer and call it good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over. And then I really wanna try out this concealer from Natasha Denona. It's the High Glam Concealer. It comes in so many shades. Look, and they also have correctors too, which is really fun. They didn't send me all the shades, but they sent me quite a few. So let me just try to find which shade I think I would want to use. Maybe this one. This is the shade P1, which has a nice kind of peachy undertone. Or I have the shade N1. I really like the packaging on this. And that one's a little bit more neutral. I'm thinking maybe P1. It's just a little bit lighter. Even though I kind of prefer the undertone of N1, we're just gonna try this. So this is a brightening and hydrating and crease-proof serum, concealer, and corrector. Here's the packaging. It's a really fun custom shape. It says you can use this before or after foundation. So let's just try it out, you know? I'm just using my sponge to blend that in underneath the eyes. It feels very, very hydrating already. This is kind of a weird way to describe it, but it feels almost warm in the sense that it's just like sinking into the skin, very emollient. I mean, that worked very well underneath the eyes. I don't really feel the need to put concealer anywhere else on the face. So I'm just gonna test it underneath the eyes, I think. And since I'm testing that, I don't wanna use another powder that I haven't used before under the eye. So I'm gonna set it with my Huda Beauty powder just under the eyes. And then I do have another powder I wanted to try on the face. I just didn't wanna like use two new things under the eyes so that I can kind of see how the concealer wears. I'm just gonna take my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Cupcake, just press that underneath the eyes to set. For powder, I received this in the mail from Makeup Forever, and this comes in a few shades, but they sent me two. It's their new HD Skin Twist and Light powder. They sent me the shade Light and Medium, so I'm definitely gonna be the shade Light. They also sent me a brush that goes with it, so we'll try that too. This is basically supposed to have an ultra blurring yet radiant effect, skin flattering shade trio to unify, correct, and revive the complexion, and an innovative packaging where you twist it. Okay, ooh, so here's what the packaging looks like. And you can see the three colors that they have in there. So it looks like we twist the bottom quickly and sharply, one way, then back. Okay, so we're gonna remove this sticker as best as I can. Oh, it's not really removing. Okay, well, Okay, so this is similar to the Oma Beauty powder. Okay, so it looks like I twisted the bottom and then twist it again. I have to kind of like tap it. There we go. And the powder is kind of in the bottom. There's blue, pink, and yellow. We're just gonna swirl the three together to see what happens. And I'm just gonna kind of dust this on the sides of the face as well as kind of on the forehead so I can immediately see the glow it's giving. Interesting, because I feel like I can see the color on my skin, but maybe that's just me. You can see how glowy it is as I'm applying it more and more to the high points of the face. It's a very, very glowy powder, which I think is pretty. I'm just taking my sponge and kind of setting that Interesting. Okay, I feel like this powder maybe is not for this type of a look and honestly would look really nice maybe underneath the eyes. I don't know, I haven't really tried a formula quite like this or with colors quite like that. So I'm gonna have to like keep using it to really tell you how I like it. It's very glowy. I feel like the colors are kind of looking funny with the under eye color, which maybe I should have set that with a little bit of a lighter powder because I feel like you can see the difference. Maybe that's what's like not looking quite right today, but oh well. I'm gonna finish up the eye look with a really simple little shading on the lower lash line. So I'm taking that first taupey shade that we used in the crease on the top lid and applying it to that lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go into the other brown color that we were using and use that to kind of ground and smoke out the lower lash line a bit more. I want a little metallic on the lower lash line, so I'm taking a bit of this color in the palette right here and just going along the entire lower lash line with that. And then I'm just gonna do a little lower lash mascara. I'm just gonna warm up the face a bit with my Maybelline City Bronzer. And then we're gonna try out the Saie Beauty Glow Sculpt. So this is a flush of blush meets a hydrating smoothing highlighter for a one-of-a-kind sculpted glow. It is formulated with a skincare base, and it's supposed to be nourishing, supposed to be glowy. You can use it on your cheeks and eyes, cupid's bow, nose, or anywhere else you want blush or glow. And it's available in 5 refillable shades. So they sent it to me in the cutest little lilac bag. So we're gonna try this out. There's also a new brush, it looks like. And this isn't available till the 26th, which I think it will be available by the time this video goes live. So they also sent the double brush, which I think is a double-ended brush, it looks like, that you can use to apply this. Okay, here's the double-ended brush. It's a nice kind of dome shape on one side, and then you have this side that's supposed to be more for like precise areas. So they have 5 shades, like it said in the little paper. Cute, love the packaging. So Mauveglow, Pinkglow, Quartz Glow, Peach Glow, and Bronze Glow. So I kind of want to open up Pinkglow to see what that looks like first. Okay, this one's like more of a super light color. I'm gonna dip my finger in here. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. Honestly, I feel like I could layer a couple. I want something a little more like obvious on the cheeks. So let's look into Mauveglow and see. Yeah, I think this one will show up a little bit more as a blush. So we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna take the one side of the brush and you can see how immediately you can see the cream color in there. You know, I do have powder on my face and I'm not sure if this is meant for a powdery base. I'm gonna try though. I feel like it is blending the more that I'm kind of pressing it into the skin. Okay, because I've been kind of like really blending it out over top of the powder, it's definitely kind of like picking up some of the makeup underneath. Sometimes this happens when I try a bunch of new products and I'm not sure exactly like what the formula is like, but the finish of this is so beautiful. I'm gonna take a little bit of Pinkglow now, and I'm gonna use that on like the high points of the face right here, kind of as my highlighter. I'm putting that underneath the brow as well, and I kind of feel like it would actually be so pretty in the inner corner because it has like a pink shift. Yeah, ooh, I like that. It's very pretty, very metallic, very cool formula. I haven't really tried anything quite like this. Definitely something that I would use with less powder now that I've kind of used it a little bit, which Saie is more of like that everyday, no makeup kind of a brand anyway, so I should have known. But I still think I was able to like blend it out pretty well. I just wouldn't powder the cheeks as much in the future when using this. I think the finish is stunning though. Taking my sponge and kind of pressing around the edge. Really pretty. I mean, you can see how gorgeous that glow is on the cheeks. Super nice. Okay, I have been so excited about this from Huda Beauty. These are their lip stains. It's called Lip Blush. It's a creamy lip and cheek stain. I'm not honestly a huge cheek stain person. I think because I do use so many powders, I don't often use cheek stains because I feel like that's better on more bare skin. So we are going to try this out. I'm trying to decide which color I want to use. Based off the packaging, I am so drawn to this one right here, Rosy Kiss. So I think that's what I will try. It says to use the tip of the applicator to line the lips first, and then you fill in the lips with the rest. It's supposed to be transfer proof, comfortable and lightweight, a buildable formula, and it's supposed to be hydrating. So let's try it. I'm just gonna be able to try one color. Maybe I'll do like a swatch video on TikTok or something of these if I like the formula. Okay, I'm trying to take the edge and kind of line the lips like it said, and then I'm gonna turn it around and fill in the lips with this. Pretty. I feel like it's a nice color. I like that it's a hint more mauve-y. I feel like a lot of lip stains are super bright, which is also fun, but I feel like this looks pretty good with the eyeshadow. I actually really like the packaging as well. It's a soft touch packaging, and each one has a different color, which I think is cute. I'm just kind of letting it dry down a bit. Let's assess the situation while we wait for that. I'm gonna take a bit more of my bronzer. I'm just gonna go around the face. I feel like the lip stain is pretty evenly pigmented across the lips, which is always nice. I'm just gonna touch up my brows really fast. I just can't help it. I'm gonna put a little lip liner around the edges of the lips. This is MAC Stone. I just want a little bit of a darker lip line edge, even though it's a little subtle. I'm not gonna use any setting spray because I'm gonna just kind of keep an eye on how everything wears today. I'm just gonna set the brows really fast. I'm telling you, some of this is stunning. The eyeshadow specifically, wow, wow, wow. I mean, this is what I was like the most excited to try, and definitely something that I would say is the best out of everything I've tried so far. I will be sure to leave a note in the description box down below letting you know how this wears, just in case there's more fallout, but I'm not seeing like any fallout under the eyes, and look how glittery this is. I'm super excited because I feel like ever since the Tati Beauty palette got discontinued, there haven't really been pressed glitters that I've been excited about, and so I haven't really used them because I don't like to use things that you can't get, you know, on my channel in case you guys want to try something that I'm trying. But this is like really pretty, and I can't wait to try some of these other colors. I'm so thankful they sent me all these shades, and they also sent me some other products that I'm excited to try too. But really a fan of the glitter eyeshadow. Also this Saie Beauty glowy blush situation, even though the powder underneath made it look a little bit more patchy than it would, I feel like even now it's melting into the skin even more than it did when I was first blending it out. It looks really, really healthy all over the face. I'm excited to try this with something else, like with more of a fresh makeup base and more of a not so long wearing foundation, because I feel like this foundation is one that like really dries down, which is amazing for longevity, but I think something else would look really amazing with this product. The MAC eyeshadow, even though I literally only used 2 colors, I'm excited about these palettes, and I'm really excited to make a full look with this neutral palette. I'm a neutral palette kind of a girl, okay? I feel like there's no in between with me. It's like I like my neutral matte shadows, and then I like have to do a lavender holographic glitter. I mean, that's kind of 2 ends of the spectrum, but that's just how I like to operate, and I'm really loving the eye look. So I'll definitely be sure to try that again and make more of like a smoky eye with it maybe. The concealer under the eye actually looks so pretty. I will let you guys know how it wears throughout the day. I feel like I wish it was a little bit lighter. Maybe I'll play around with some of the other colors, but I feel like it's just not quite as brightening color-wise. It definitely canceled out the darker circles under my eyes, and it looks really nice under the eyes, but I'll try to find some other colors. I'm not sure if I love the shade on me. Maybe it was the powder I applied on top. I don't know. The Makeup Forever Twist and Light Skin Powder. Again, I think I need to use this with a different type of foundation, but I really did like the glow that it gave. It just has a very, in my opinion, obvious kind of color correcting vibe to it when you initially apply it. I don't really notice it as much now, but I definitely saw it when I first applied it. So I don't know about that one. I'll keep trying it, but I'm not as excited about that initially. Also, the Huda Beauty lip stain feels really nice on the lips. I'll keep you posted on how it wears, but I think lip stains are really nice, especially if you want a color to last all day, and you can actually apply glosses and things on top. I'm just gonna leave it as is for today to see how it wears, but already it's very comfortable, and it feels like I'm not really even wearing anything. It doesn't feel drying, which is nice, but I think the color is really pretty as well. But my favorite thing for sure is the eyeshadow, the glitter, the pressed glitter, wow, wow, wow. The second favorite would have to be the Saie Beauty Blush or Glow Sculpt. It's like a multi-use cream highlighter blush is how it's described, and it's so pretty. Really into that. And then also the concealer is what I'm kind of like the most excited about, but this eyeshadow really takes the cake for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of it. Have you guys heard of With Love Cosmetics? Have you tried their pressed glitters? Are you a pressed glitter person like I am? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm thrilled about it if you can't tell. Love that I didn't have to use a glitter glue, because that's also something that, as a lazy makeup girl, as much as I love makeup, there's some things that I won't do too many extra steps sometimes, and so it's nice to just be able to put this on with my fingertip, and seriously, it's sticking so well. I'm excited. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!